yeah, check it out. So, final topic of the episode, we're talking a film that I recently saw called The Invisible Man. Yeah, that's right. Recent release came out when? February 28th. So a couple weeks ago. It's definitely an older release, but I got to it eventually. So yeah, let's go over it. It's a remake of a previous film called The Invisible Man, which I think came out a long time ago. But a synopsis of the film is, when Cecilia's abusive ex takes his own life and leaves her his fortune, she suspects his death was a hoax. As a series of coincidences turn lethal, Cecilia works to prove that she is being hunted by someone nobody can see. So yeah. It stars what's her face? Chick from Mad Men. Elizabeth Moss, that's her name. She is. I'm a fan of hers. I will say this outright. I love Elizabeth Moss. I think Elizabeth Moss. She's phenomenal. She's an amazing actress. I love her. She's awesome, and she does not disappoint in this film. She is phenomenal. So yeah, I also remember the trailer coming out, and I remember seeing the trailer at other movie releases, and I remember thinking like, man, that movie looks bad. Like, that movie looks terrible. And maybe that says something about me. Maybe I'm just like a fucking piece of shit who hates on everything. But I just think trailers nowadays are just kind of sucking. I felt like the trailer gave away a lot of stuff. So maybe stay away from the trailer if you haven't seen it. But I would just kind of recommend that for everything. I would just watch Nerd Out Sanctuary. I'll give you my opinions on shit, and then you can watch them, and you won't get spoiled about any scenes or any scares that you would have. So yeah, by the way, this is, I would say it's more of a thriller than a horror, but I mean, I guess it gets put in the classification genre of horror. But yeah, so yeah, I think the trailer definitely did this film a disservice, because I thought the film was really good. It's a really good film. It's strong. It's a strong, fun time at the movies. And I just realized something right before I started recording this episode. The director and writer on the film was Lee Winnell, who, if you don't know him, he actually starred in the very first Saw movie. He was one of the two guys in that room. He was the dude in the white shirt who was handcuffed to the pipes. But yeah, he wrote and directed Upgrade, and he also worked in Insidious, and he worked heavily with James Wan. I never saw Upgrade, but I heard nothing but good things about it. And I should watch it. I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu, so maybe I'll watch it tonight. Who knows? But I'm definitely more motivated to watch it, because I thought this film was sick. I mean, is it perfect? No. Is it sort of predictable? Kinda. But I mean, is it a masterpiece? No. But is it a really fun horror thriller that's cool and well acted and well directed and has very interesting filmmaking used in it? Absolutely. I mean, I just love some of the things that I loved about it. One, the sound design is really cool. Not maybe the sound design, just the way sound was utilized, how it makes everything so quiet, I thought was really cool, because it gives you an uneasy feeling. And also the way Winnell uses the shots, where he it follows the main character. It follows Elizabeth Moss's character in the frame, and then it lingers on it, just sits still on one particular shot, and then Elizabeth Moss moves out of the frame, in and out of the frame, and it's just still on the one just lingers on this one shot, and when there's not even anything there, and it gives you this I'm sorry, I kind of got distracted. But it's oh, is something there? I think something's there. Something might be there. And obviously it's, something invisible that you can't see is there, but it adds this sort of, it's unsettling, which I thought was really cool. So, Yeah, I love the way he used the camera, and used the shots to make it, to raise the tension level, to make it very suspenseful, just like, oh, is something going to happen? And eventually something does happen. So, obviously, or, it would be kind of a lame ass movie. But, yeah, so it was something that was really interesting and really cool that I loved. It was really cool. So, yeah, other than that, I mean, too much, and there's not really too much to really get into, other than if you want to spoil some stuff, which I'm not going to. There's definitely there's some twists and turns. There's some things that I didn't expect to happen. But, I mean, yeah, there are also some stuff that's just like, okay, I kind of saw that coming. But it doesn't mean if I saw it coming, doesn't mean you'll see it coming. So, yeah, there's definitely some very intense scenes. So if you want some really intense, thrilling, like sort of scary film to go see, definitely check out The Invisible Man. Does it have the movie magic? Does it have Mikey's movie magic though? Yeah, I would say it does. I would definitely, I would compare this sort of, it's not the same film by any means, but earlier this year, Underwater, that I reviewed in one of my earlier episodes, I would say it definitely kind of falls like pretty close to that, how much I liked it. I mean, those two films are just a really good time at the movies, and it's just really fun, solid, well-made, well-acted thrillers that are like, oh, you know what, like, that like kind of like catch you off guard how good they are. It's one of those. It's one of those movies where like you're gonna like check out, while you're like scrolling through Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or wherever the fuck you stream on, and you're like, oh, that kind of looks interesting, and then you just kind of give it a shot, and then you're like, wow, man, that was really good. I mean, it's one of those. It's a film that catches you really off guard of how good it is. I mean, it caught me off guard because I saw the trailer and was like, oh, it looks pretty shitty, and it was, really glad to find out that it wasn't. So, yeah, I would definitely say it entertains, good time, go see it, give it your money. It deserves it, and I'm definitely gonna be following Lee Winnell's career a little bit more now, because I hear Upgrade is great. Gonna be checking that out maybe tonight. I don't know, some other time. If it's on any streaming service, I'll look for it. I'll probably wait, but we'll see. But yeah, between this, Upgrade, his work on Insidious, and I'm pretty sure The Conjuring a little bit too. I might be talking on my ass, and other shit that he's done. I'm definitely gonna be checking him out a little bit more. So yeah,